Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Black Rose Society, a game of swashbuckling action, suspenseful intrigue, and assassins. Anywhere, anytime, maybe right now, maybe behind you. All set in the world of 7C. My name is Dan McCurdy. I'll be your storyteller this evening. You can find me at RevDMC247 on TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, and if you find me anywhere else, maybe I'm the assassin. I'll now let my players introduce themselves, starting with Chandler.
Hi, I'm Chandler. I'm going to get assassinated tonight. Good thing I invested in not being able to be poisoned, I think. You can find me in multiple places online if you go looking hard enough. I'm going to pass it on to Asgeir.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. Tonight I get to play Asgeir Ironhand. You can find me as Darth Caustic on most socials and Dart Domain RPGs on the other ones. And I'm not worried about assassins because I'm too dumb to die. But I'm going to hand it off to my man, Demetrius Penn.
Hey guys, I'm Eric Bell commenting on all the socials, and I'm playing Demetrius Penn, mercenary, and kind of really stoked to like just as a gamer, and we get to go after assassins. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. So I'm like, super excited. That is what I came down for. I'm going to slide on over to Kelsey.
Hello everybody, I am Farm Grown Nerd or Kelsey, whichever you know me as. You can find me in places, I'm sure, if you look hard enough, but tonight I am playing Nikoletta von Richter, and I will pass it on to Verity.
I am Rage Mouse on the things and the stuff, and I play Verity, Laurys, Victoire-Couteau, a duelist and courtier, a daughter, a initiate of Matushka. She's on a journey, y'all.
It's a grisly ordeal.
Bear with us, we'll get there eventually. In our previous episode of the Black Rose Society, the team had gone to the capital of Montaigne, Charus, to study a way to stop certain members of the party from transforming into vampires. Having figured that out and cured it, they were taking some time to recover from a pretty rough ordeal when there was another ordeal when some assassins attacked Arnau. Arnau, oddly unbothered by the assassins, far less bothered than Chandler personally would be, Arnau was able to handle most of the attack, and he and Demetrius got involved in questioning these assassins. The question got rather intense and involved some corruption points, including our first corruption point, which might have led to a character getting NPC'd. That was Demetrius, who the dice did not betray, for once. And so he's all right. Meanwhile, there were more talks between Edmund and Nikoletta about the nature of their relationship, talks that were very closely listened to by Demetrius and Verity, who are trying to figure out what exactly was going on there. And Verity and Demetrius also then themselves got taken to meet Verity's father and older sister, who had some questions for Verity, Louise. And the Dachshund she seemed to be traveling and being close with, the father indicated that her engagement, which was shown to be to Edmund, might get pulled off, might get canceled, as there was potential for another, that being Lantham Sombertrome, the heir of the second most powerful family in the kingdom, the heir to probably the most dangerous family in the Empire of Montaigne. However, Lantham was not looking to push the issue. They had a conversation. Verity kept everything at arm's reach and stepped away uncommitted. And the time in Charus came to an end. The party in our downtime made its way back to their ship, back to the Dawnlight Breeze, and are continuing on their journey, now headed towards Castile, specifically San Cristobal, the capital, as their research has shown that the labyrinths tend to be underneath places that would eventually become capitals and castles. And some of Nikoletta's work on the star maps have indicated that San Cristobal is likely the location of the star map in Castile. Now, this is not a short trip. It is at least a few days on horseback back to Dunlight Breeze itself, and then probably about a week at sea as they go around the western coast of Montaigne. And so this is a sizable chunk of travel. And so if there are any conversations or moments the players would like to have before arriving in the capital, now would be the time to speak up. Is there anyone who would be looking to talk to someone else about everything that went down?
I think Nikoletta would be interested in double checking that Verity is okay, because they had that brief passing conversation where Verity was raging through a room. But
all right, would you do this on horseback, or would you wait till you were on the boat?
Probably wait until we're on the boat, not on horseback. So little more privacy, since we're being prying.
Okay, so while the boat is at sea, Verity, you are in your room doing whatever Verity gets up to when she wants some alone time on a boat, when you hear a knock at your door.
194, 195. Oh, yes.
It's Nikoletta. I was just hoping we could have a brief talk.
Entre.
Poke in, close the door. I just wanted to check in again and see that you are all right. You seemed very upset and reluctant to discuss the reason as to why. You said you spoke with your father. Why was that so upsetting to you?
Sorry, the urge to say my dad's not Batman.
Which we're all mad about our dads about.
It's just like, oh, my father's not Batman. As I have surely mentioned before, he is not a kindly, warm, supportive, encouraging type. And my sister is very bitter, and she spent all of her childhood sucking up to him and becoming his perfect little puppet. And now she hates me for daring to be my own person.
She can't possibly hate you. I imagine she's probably more jealous than anything.
Well, it has turned into very unkind jealousy.
I'm sorry, I find that difficult to believe. How could one's family treat you as such?
You would not enjoy spending a season in Montaigne, Nikoletta. You can even probably ask Demetrius. The way things are amongst the nobility, the lack of respect for our gender, it is thick amongst those the higher the rank you go.
I envy the poor soul indeed that thinks they get to disrespect you because you wear a dress.
They would never insult my dress.
Said because you wear a dress, Verity. But I admit I've had a difficult time understanding you this entire trip. But I suppose if you've had such a contentious family, I'm amazed you are capable of the compassion that you are.
I love my brother. I love my sister. I love my mother.
You're a complicated woman, Verity, Laurys, Victoire-Couteau.
A long name to help hold up all the complications.
But If you say you are all right, then I will take your word you are all right and leave you alone. But if you ever need to talk, I am here.
So you and Edmond.
Her nose turns pink. Yes.
Are we good? Très
We are
bien.
We are both the children of nobility. Such things are complicated, roundabout matters. Edmund doesn't seem concerned about it unless you are.
No, I regret to inform you that as far as the mystery of who at the core my fiance would have been, I do not think Edmund and I would have been well suited. It is no heartbreak.
Well, that is good to hear at least. There's no hard feelings about it. No, as I said, it's we all have our duties, and there's not exactly much that can be done about any of it immediately in the first place. So
We just might want to. Well, I would like to. I will bring it up later when we must. We perhaps avoid mountain for a little while. Edmund can meet us somewhere.
I'm certain he will try if he's so inclined, but he seems to be pretty dead set on staying there with the musketeer. The musketeer is what he's needed, thinking that he can help best there. And he's not wrong.
Yes, keep them from shooting the ceilings and such things.
I imagine this will be much easier to do without Arnau there to pay them to do so.
Around this moment, you both hear a slight scratching and bump at the door. You don't think it was an intentional knock.
It's your door.
$5, it's Newt. She opens the door.
And sure enough, as you open it, in tumbles Newt. Oh, this is Verity's room. I was looking for your books, Nikoletta, and
In my room. Books.
I thought I was at Nikoletta's door, which is actually that way. And who's Edmund?
Someone I imagined you will have the opportunity to meet at some point.
And then Verity would pick her up by at the shoulders, just pop, and put her outside the door again and then close it. We're going to discuss etiquette and manners next time we have a moment.
Is he cute? Did you kiss him?
And that's a lying. You've been on this ship for months.
She did.
I know it.
Oh, it's a few months with some gossiping pirates, and already she's so nosy. Oh dear.
It's good for her. She'll be very aware of the social atmospheres around her. It'll be very good at keeping her alive someday.
This is true. Oh, well. I suppose we are inviting listening ears, you and I talking. Well, I shall leave you to the rest of your evening then, Miss Couteau.
Bonsoir.
Guten Tag.
So, I mean, okay, close the door. Sorry. As you both close the door, I'm actually going to say, I'm going to grab it real quick. What would Demetrius have been doing just hanging out on the ship?
We've already just been messing around. Probably would have asked Asgeir on let's see if he can spruce up some because he's like the master, like the dagger was amazing. So and I broke out the musket out of retirement, so I wanted to see if
More of that smithing.
yeah, it's just like and I would have seen if he'll commission him another gig.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into that. Asgeir, who usually likes to be at the wheel when the ship is at sea, we'll say Asgeir's at the wheel and Demetrius can come and approach him.
Going to town, like completely oblivious to everything that happened because he just was not present. So doesn't know the tea, has no vested interest in they all came back, everything seemed fine.
You are a very hard sleeper.
As well, Verity did come back screaming, so I assumed everything was all right.
Yeah, as much as it can be, but I was hoping if I could commission another mastercraft work.
You need more Ironhand metal.
Of course, but but I don't need a blade. Can you do something like upgrade my musket?
I can definitely give this a shot. Like ropes off the wheel and all right, come. Because ships have forges. It's built for it. It's not the best, but it works. And he will take him down below deck and kind of gather up what materials he can find on the ship. It's not going to be the stuff he really wants to work on, but he's going to go for it. We have that masterpiece crafter.
All right, so what kind of musket would Demetrius have been using to this point?
Would have been the what is the Muscatare's kind of musket?
So a good Montagnian pistol sized. Okay. All right. What kind of ideas does Asgeir have for upgrading it?
So probably lengthening out the barrel and taking the grip from more of a L shape into a longer, almost forearm grip.
Okay. Are you going for a more is this kind of going aesthetic to make it flashier to kind of fit Demetrius's personality?
Not only flashy, but he's noticed that Demetrius is a bit dexterous than brawny. So kind of making it into that fluid like extension of arm. Because he's seen the man throw daggers. So
all right. So because you have Masterpiece Crafter, I believe you just
make things better.
Yeah, so I believe so just for a hero point. Again, you're doing this, you're at sea, but it's a Masterpiece Crafter and you're just using whatever you have around. So give me that hero point and you will upgrade.
Yeah, go for it.
Demetrius's pistol. All right. And because there's going to be a fair amount of time in transit, you're going to have time to sort of poke away at it. And this isn't going to... You're extending it. You're doing the... Pitch me a mechanical improvement that this pistol would have after you're done.
Mechanical improvement. So when used solo, it would be able to add a +1 bonus for the dexterity side of things, as it's built into that kind of natural finesse where it's able, not almost like a holdout wrist thing, but instead of like popping out over the wrist, it just grips it tight for improved steady aim while kind of on the move. Imagining like Demetrius like swinging from a curtain and brandishing one pistol.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that. So, for the first time you fire this pistol in any given fight, Demetrius, it's going to add an additional die to your aim count. It's not going to boot like the different special abilities for your aim are going to stay the same. They're going to stay based on your actual skill level, but it's like an extra bit of flair the first time you fire this in any shot. Once you've reloaded it and you're fighting the second time, it will be just a normal pistol. But the first shot in any individual fight, you'll get that +1 to your aim score. All right.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
While you two are tapping away at this and sort of talking stuff, Newt comes in looking at the two of you. What you doing?
We're working on bettering this pistol for our friend Demetrius.
Oh, okay. Can I help?
Of course. You see that stoker? Keep
Yeah.
it going steady.
She comes over and she starts working the bellows to keep the fire as hot as it can get, because it's designed not to get too crazy hot because, ship made of wood. But as you are there and she's working, she's like, did you two know that Nikoletta kissed a guy?
She did.
His name was Edmund.
Edmund?
And Verity said she kissed him.
Edmund the Muscatare?
He's a musketeer.
Ah!
Very handsome, talented man, if memory serves.
So cool.
Well, how interesting.
Yes.
First, people kissing in tombs, and now Nikoletta kissing
Who
a love
kissed
interest.
Who
Oh,
kissed
who was
There's
that?
no reason for unnecessary fire, my friend Asgeir.
Oh, of course. Like leans over and like does the thumb, like
Demetrius?
Hey, I'm
Was it
about to
Verity?
get back to the fire. That is oh,
Was it Verity? Was it
focus
Verity?
up. Focus up.
Was it Verity? What's it like?
And I am lead. You
that's
Asgeir
that's a
is-
discussion
is so much
for
further.
later. Oh, look, the fire's going down. You have to
Okay.
work it out.
Any other conversation someone was looking to have?
I don't think Asgeir has one. He was kind of oblivious to everything that just happened. So he's like, all right, where are we heading?
Yeah, I would have, and of course, throughout the whole process, I would have just been regaling you.
All right.
I don't think there's any things that Arnau wants to talk about, so I don't think there's anything he really does. He's just writing letters.
Actually, I'm gonna have Arnau get a visit too. He gets a knock at his door.
Come in.
That's cheating.
Door opens, and in walks Daryl. Hey, boss. I was helping out with the ropes. I'm pretty good at it. They say I'm pretty strong. But you'd said you had other stuff to do too, and I just wanted to make sure.
For now, the ropes are good. If you're a good sailor, then that's good to have you doing that as well. You don't have anything. The duties that I have you doing are a bit more clandestine. But
I don't know what that means.
Illegal.
Oh, illegal where? Like different places have different laws. Like in Avalon, I couldn't have just walked into the castle the way I did at the palace.
Generally, I have a few. I'm looking into some things in Castile, and since you're coming with us, I figured you might be a good source of information in Castile.
I don't know anything about Castile.
You broke into a castle, so I assume you and the other one might be fairly good at sneaking around, would you not?
I mean, we just sort of walked in through a window, but I can be kind of quiet. Like when Mom would bake cookies, I was really good at getting one without anyone noticing. Sometimes I'd take like 4 or 5 though, and they'd notice if I forgot or if the cookies were really good. But if I just took one, I was okay.
You know what? Maybe you should be a sailor. Maybe that's your calling.
I mean, I reckon I'm a good one. I've sailed like 2 or 3 times, and I've never sunk once.
You know who should take you under their wing, who's also big, strong, and stupid, and a really good sailor?
No.
Asgeir. You know that big guy who came on the ship with us?
Oh, the captain.
Yes, he's very strong, very Asgeir, and a very good sailor. And there are some skills I can teach you how to sneak. But quite honestly, I feel like he might be better at teaching you how to be a sailor. And I think that might be your calling. You seem a little bit more naturally gifted at that. Because I feel like if you're caught, you're just going to get executed, and I really don't want you executed. You're a good man, Daryl.
Thank you. You guys caught me, and you just cut a toe off.
Not everyone is as generous as I.
Oh. Okay.
If you were
You're
to
the
have
one
done
paying
that,
me, so whatever you want me to do. That was how it worked when we came to kill you. No offense meant.
but you're also a free person. You can say no to things that I tell you. I will not
My last
fire
boss
you
didn't
just
like
for
that at
saying
all.
no.
Okay.
I'd imagine, because you were probably working with the higher up of the Vendel League.
I didn't really learn the name. They just sent me money and orders.
Assumedly, that's usually what they do. But you can tell me if you don't want to do something, or you think it's a bad idea. I want you to use your brain and think about the things that I tell you. And if it sounds like a bad idea, let me know. And I will either give you a reason for why it's a good idea, or I'll take your advice into account.
That seems like a bad idea. Me using my brain. I just don't have a lot of practice with it.
And that's why we're going to get you practice. In fact, you should speak with Nikoletta as well, I think. Get a few books. Can you read?
Oh, you told me that she would help me, and she showed me some books, and the words were weird.
Yeah, some of them are probably going to be in Eisner.
That's where the zombies are.
And some of them are smarter than you. I mean, I didn't say that out loud. It's all right.
I'll try.
Like I said, do
If you
try.
want me to try, I'll try.
We all have things that we're not good at. There are some things that even I am not good at. As you might have noticed when I threatened to poison one of you, I'm very bad at intimidating. I'm not very intimidating, I have been told.
I thought you were pretty scary. If that helps.
Daryl,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
You're welcome.
How is your other friend, the one who I put in a coma, how is he recovering?
Oh, I think he's still down in the brig.
Okay, that's good. Have you checked on him?
Last time I saw him, he came to for a second, called me a filthy traitor, but he didn't use any bad words, so I think he's coming around.
I'll make certain he keeps getting water. Hopefully he'll come around. Not necessarily
Okay.
come around to us necessarily, but allow him to be better.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we're going to teach you to use your brain. You're going to start thinking. In fact, I may pay for your schooling. I'll get you a few learner books. Next time we're in port, not Castile, but next time we're in port, I'll get you a few books. Everyone deserves an education.
Does Castile have those places where you can go where they've got like a bunch of pretty girls and
A brothel?
I think that's what they were called.
Not publicly, no.
Actually, they do.
They do? Oh,
Yep.
okay. I thought with the religious aspect they wouldn't have. Okay. A few.
Okay. I might visit one of those. Some of those girls are real smart.
They are. They are very much so.
Okay. You need anything now?
I'm fine. Keep sailing. Keep doing what you're doing there.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
No. I'm just kidding. And he walks out. This is what happens when we hire a brute.
I need the one without the arms to wake up, and I need to know his price. He might actually be competent. Why did I disarm the competent one?
So, the ship continuing along is finally on its approach to San Cristobal. And it's actually pretty late in the evening as the dawnlight breeze begins approaching the port. And Sam comes up to Asgeir and says, Captain, San Cristobal dead ahead. There are an awful lot of Inquisition flags in the harbor. How are we approaching?
Fetch me, Cicero, please.
Aye, aye. And goes downstairs, and Arnau on your door. This would be probably a day or two after that conversation you just had.
Come in!
Sam sticks his head in. Mr. Cecero, sir, Captain wants to talk to you. We're on final approach to San Cristobal.
Oh, God. Tell him I'm on my way. As he's actively like putting on like a mask and disguising himself.
I would say you would know not to wear a mask because the vagabundos mostly operate in Castile. They all wear masks, and you definitely don't want to be mistaken for one of them if you're avoiding
attention.
The Inquisitors.
True. Putting on makeup so that way he can like disguise himself slightly so he doesn't look exactly like himself.
Aww. This is a missed opportunity for Verity to dress him like a woman.
Where's our Miss Doubtfire moment?
Arnau would probably be just like such a fabulous Castilian woman.
But you'd have to shave the mustache, and Arnau would never.
Arnau would never.
Or he's like, I'll do it, but I'm not shaving the mustache. And then she's like, oh, that is fine. I shall teach you an art form. We call it fan.
Oh my!
Oh, it's like that scene
I
in
am
Willow.
just putting it out there.
Please, can we? Please, can we? Please.
Yes!
Can we-
I say
Yes! Yes!
Verity!
So-
Storyteller.
If this was the approach, then what we will do instead is we'll have Asgeir come down and walk into the room where Verity and Arnau are currently trying on various dresses and fans. Just because we all need the comedy of that particular moment.
I feel like the door's slightly ajar too. Like there's no privacy.
Mhm.
It's just Arnau.
Oh my!
I have many questions, but I must preface them by saying I'm not surprised. What are we doing?
Arnau does not want to be recognized. He must sneak past all those who may be looking to do him harm and disrupt our business. What better way than to make him what is usually considered the least important in the room, a woman?
And look at how these high heels make my legs.
You do weirdly walk well for someone who says he has not worn heels like this before.
Oh, he absolutely has. He lost the
Castilian
bet.
gentry wears heels.
They are not Montaigne square cut kitten heels.
Look,
We are approaching port. You are the subject matter expert here. Before we make port, what is our approach?
well, we certainly don't want to be flying my flag.
No, that's why we're going to fly mine. It's my boat anyway.
mm,
You're both pretty.
Well, we must. The Veston League is not well liked amongst the Inquisition, but so long as we pay our port dues, they should be fine. So long as they don't believe there's any fugitives on the boat, which means it's doubly true that I must be Arnau Cecero.
Oh, I will add that sitting on Verity's bed watching all of this is Newt. Like just legs
Oh,
kicking
100%.
and just enjoying the absolute hell out of this.
It is fun to play pretend, you know.
It really is.
It is quite fun. It's been too long since I've impersonated a woman. Ugh.
What
When
were
was the
you
last time?
exactly?
Everyone in the spy business has to get a job in a brothel eventually. Where do you think we learn our trade?
What's a brothel?
Don't ask.
I have to go make sure we're getting into port correctly.
Let's.
A brothel is a place for girls to learn harsh, hard lessons.
That doesn't sound very fun. Why would people go there?
It is not really fun for the girls.
Oh. Well, that's mean.
It's not a.
Don't
good-
worry about it, and you will understand more when you are older. For now, you are safe and being educated by people who would not allow that to be your future.
Okay.
In fact, just forget the word even exists.
Auntie Arnie Cici.
Arnetta.
Can we put a green sash on him, like there?
Go right ahead. It will bring out her eyes.
She grabs one and starts putting it on you.
Why do I look better in this sash than I do?
All right, Verity, I'm going to want you to give me your panache. And I'm going to say convince, unless you want to talk me into something else, how well you make up Arnau as a lady.
I was like, weaponly?
I could
That's
say
for when you
tap.
take him out of the dress
This
later on.
paintbrush is my soul. Finesse and weaponry, come on.
No,
I know
panache.
my
it's
convince
def-
is pretty good. So this
Yeah,
is fine.
panache convince. And flair.
My beautiful flare die.
I'm gonna give you a help die.
I'm good. You're fine. Don't waste stuff on things like this. It's
This
silly.
isn't a waste.
All right,
I
take your
hope
three
I
dice.
roll low, so don't waste your stuff. I want you to. It'll be hilarious. So I don't know. Some like it hot could totally. Arnau's like, okay, finally, I'm a man, and they're like, I know.
You're fine.
Like, but there's someone back home, and it's like they're back home. You run away.
Run away together.
That makes sense. Two.
Arnau, you are going to receive 2 bonus die to use on any attempts, any panache-based attempts to get through a situation. So either by hiding as a woman or tempting as one, like basically 2 additional die. That once you have taken the dress off, they go away.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
There's gonna be like 4 more episodes.
Don't take
of him in
that
this
dress
outfit.
off, Arnau. Keep that dress on.
2 months
like-
later, we're in Visamin still wearing the dress.
Oh no, I had the urge to be like, this didn't look as good as it does on you when I put it on her. Why?
To be clear, these aren't for every roll. These are 2 dice that you can add. So once
Just
you've
for your
spent them, there's
panache
10.
roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's still fine. I'm
But if
gonna
you
add
never
them to a
spend
temp roll.
She's never.
All right. So the ship is now pulling into the docks. All of the crew has been alerted. What are the general orders to the crew that have been given?
General.
General
Like, from the
orders.
general tie downs and like usual port stuff. You probably have some ridiculous Castilian tax to pay for coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to handle
Well,
that?
there's always dock fees.
Yeah, but this is Castile. I imagine there's something on top of that.
Mhm.
Because have you met Arnau?
Yeah. As you pull in, the dock master, actually the fees are lower than you were expecting. And the dock master seems not particularly happy about it. But as this is going on and going back and forth, an inquisitor approaches the boat. All right. Who's the captain or owner of this vessel?
That would be I.
And what's your name, sir?
Yeah, no, it doesn't have a lying bone in his body. Verity can hate me later. Asgeir Ironhand.
And he writes it down.
The man has attempted theft of 0 and a convince of 1. Like he doesn't know how to lie.
What is your business in Castile?
Pleasure.
All right. Do you have any intention of taking on any passengers or anything like that?
Not at this moment.
And he writes some notes. Please be advised that before your ship unties and leaves, you are required to hand over lists of any passengers you have taken on for the journey out. Is that understood?
Of course.
Very well. Stay out of trouble. Keep an eye on your men.
I would never dream of getting in trouble.
He just rolls his eyes and walks away. A couple of soldiers, all of whom are wearing Inquisition gear and the like, moving up. And it's clear the Inquisition is very much in control of this town.
All right. Well, we're docked.
Oh, and they did not try to do a inspection?
No.
Oh, we're so lucky.
I'm not. Where do we begin?
We, if they had found some of the booze we are carrying, we would be in prison.
No, and to be clear, like the Inquisition controls tight, but they're not trying to totally stymie trade. And so booze and stuff, all of that can move.
But aren't we carrying some of the magic booze from?
Okay, yeah. If they found that, they would have it too. That is true.
It's well hidden.
Yeah.
That is
So
a fair point.
yeah, so that's why I said that.
Yeah, it's half a pony keg, but yeah, they still would not be amused. So yeah.
Fine.
Which reminds me, Nikoletta, hide some of your books. I don't know where they need to go, but hide them just in case we have an inspection.
There's only one book you really need to worry about, and that one is very rarely easily found.
Do you have any books on science?
Oh dear. And she just rocks straight to her room like,
Oh, yeah.
That's like most of your books.
Lock your door.
There's
That
the
is
shelf.
bad.
There's like one left.
It's like
that
We
one
can
part
put
was
them
bad.
all
in
in
all of
one
our
of
other
my-
rooms.
No, I can.
How
You
many
can
do you
empty
have?
all of my secondary underwear from my trunk. You can hide your books underneath my underwear. Those men wouldn't
Secondary. Why
know.
do you have... Okay.
Wait till you see the primary.
Oh,
I didn't misspeak. I know what I said.
They'll never find it. They'll blush far before they're
I
done
was
looking.
painting character. Okay.
Oh, the word pictures in this group. I love it.
Secondary. Do you want to hide your books or not?
Yes, all right. I don't understand. Oh.
You imagine those old stuffy Castilians touching my lingerie and actually no. They'd be like, oh, bows. Okay, nothing of importance here.
It might make it more likely to be confiscated, actually. Oh no.
If you
No,
do you think if we lock the
They
chest,
will take their
would-
first trunk. They won't have any interest in the secondary. It's so old fashioned.
if we lock the trunk
they
with a
will
broad,
be
you think they'll
delighted
know how
by
to
the
open it?
Anyway, now that we have dealt with the books, just as a safety precaution, just from the fear of accusations of witchcraft, you don't like burning. So we're going to avoid the burns.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the group is able to go ashore. The Inquisition soldiers seem to be marking them, but do not stop them to ask questions or anything like that. where are we going?
Well, we are once more looking for another chamber. So, Arnie, where's the first place we should look?
Where would be a good place for us to look for information and intel on local ruins? Because that isn't something that I feel like would be talked about in an Inquisition-controlled port city. Because the history, unless it has religious significance, it would probably be something that wouldn't be talked about. I mean, yes, but
Arnau, go ahead and give me your wits and scholarship.
Wits and scholarship, that's a 2. And scholarship, I really need to get more of that. Wits and scholarship 3, 2, and I get my flare die. I have never seen so many ones. Okay. That is 2 raises. On 6 dice. 3 of them are 1s. 3 dice are 1s.
Well, you at least you're kind of racking your brain, and you know that there was a decent library in the Hall of the Grand Assembly, where the Grandes would meet to vote. And you, as you understood it, the Palace of Good King Sandoval also had a decent sized library in it, and every labyrinth that you all have located so far has been underneath a building of power, often a capital building. So those are also good candidates for the location.
I do believe we should check the Library of the Grand. That's the first place I believe we should check. Can we get in there without a grande? Okay, Arnau. Gets in.
It's from what you remember, the last time you were here, the Hall of Grandes could be visited. Did have visitors. Folks were allowed to look at some of the rooms under guard. Not at night though.
So we need to visit the Hall of the Grand. We can visit it during the day if we have guards. But we do not want guards for obvious reasons. We can. The library there is mainly for scholarship purposes, as well as for how do we say, political treaties, knowledge, teaching of the Grand, to make certain that we know what we're doing. I mean, that they know what they are doing. That they know what they are doing. So the library there is mainly for that purpose. However, there is the Library of San Cristobal, which being the library of the king may be a little easier to get into, but maybe not. Especially since he is no longer here. Well, since the house is currently vacant, may not be as big a problem. But I do believe the Library of the Grande. That's where true power is held, not in the hands of the king. If it is beneath a site of power, I would think the Grandes would have it.
Okay. So, short answer, Hall of the Grande, underneath it. But we can't get there without guards.
Well, we could always break in. It's Castile. Everything illicit happens under the cover of night, underneath the Inquisition's nose. That's how it goes.
But we can always just convince our way in. There are multiple ways of sneaking. We can always convince,
I could-
really convince others we are different people and have access. And as we do have people of royalty and kind of gestures to Nikoletta, as like who have some level of study, we can convince one way. We also can. I'm pretty good at convincing my way into locations.
Oh, would
And-
you like to be just like a woman as well?
I'm certain I would be fabulous, but I am like I need to have my skill at best, and I only know one way to seduce.
I don't think I have the hips for it.
I am
We'll
very, very
revisit this in another day.
Cowards, the both of you.
I
Oh,
feel like
now
I'm
you are
more
the
on-
manliest man I've ever met in this moment.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. It is what it
Whoever
is.
Anna is, because this is my friend Annie Cici. She's like,
Oni Cici, Oni Cici of the lovely Cici family. We're very good at pizza.
Okay, so are we heading to the Hall of the Grandes at night? Or are you looking for a place to stay and try in the morning? What's your
I think we should break in.
I
Personally,
believe it's time Arnie. Arnie
All right.
CC is going in. Do you want to go at night, or we are convincing our way in during the day?
if we convince our way in during the day, we will be under guard. If we want to proceed quietly and secretly, we must do it at night.
Who could we be that would be important enough for people to give us privacy?
It's a couple of issues. One, these two have certain abilities that will make the Inquisition very unhappy if they know that they exist. Period. Secondly, we can't do if we go during the night. First off, and we are uncaught, we will not draw the ire of the Inquisition. If we go during the day and we read the wrong things while under guard, the Inquisition will once again burn us at the stake because we don't have the political power to defend ourselves. I do, but then we'll have assassins under watch. So the longer that we are here, the more at risk we are at. We must proceed with caution to make certain that we don't die.
But CC, you look amazing. Who would suspect CC the scholar? Or what is your identity? Right? We can play this role. This
can you see?
Rangers has high temp, and he really it's like he's like one of those breaking in at night. He convinces people to let him in. So like we have two different ways of stealth.
I really like the idea when Verity asked if I could sing. I have an idea.
Like, are you really wasting such a dress?
I can
At
sing.
night.
I can sing. I absolutely can sing. Of course, Verity. And I can be an opera singer. I have, says the man with no dots in perform and may or may not be tone deaf. I
No,
could
it's
be an
fine.
opera singer.
Yeah, be a prima donna.
Oh,
You
definitely.
already are, so just be yourself.
About a dancer.
I can dance. I think.
You don't dance.
I don't feel like dancing too. Okay, so what are we doing? Are we going to the Hall Grandes now to break in? Like I haven't
Let's.
heard of definitively no
Breaking at
plan.
night or breaking during the day?
Either way, we're breaking in. Would we rather break in under the cover of night or under cover of day? It really depends.
Let's just do it.
A one.
Let's do it at night.
Day.
Okay.
Nikki, you're the smartest one here. What do you think?
I think it sounds a bit foolish to go breaking into anywhere that we haven't first scouted out yet. We have at least a day that we can take to look at this stuff. Yes.
Excellent plan. Nikoletta is gonna go scout it.
I'll go with her because I'm not good at sneaking.
You like books and things, they'll believe you.
I mean, you're not wrong. I have no problem being the one going. I'm just saying, it
You don't
seems a
even
bit
have to
poorly
lie.
contrived to just rush in blind.
An Eisner asking for books about zombies is not that strange.
Yes, it is. Remember, stakes.
Then I shall run in inquiring as to the most romantic books that they have in their files.
There you go. That might be better. That's safer. Safer. Do not bring up zombies. Avoid zombies at all costs.
I
How
usually do it
loudly are
anyway.
you saying all that?
Yeah,
As you
because
say
so far this
zombies
is in
like
the middle of the
6
street.
times
Just
angrily.
by the way,
I thought we were on the boat still. Oh.
no, you walked out. You are.
You're a woman in public
Oh.
right now.
Do not bring up zombies. To avoid that at all costs. Don't do that.
Well, then we should find a place to stay.
And he didn't shave his mustache, so it's really. Do not bring
By
up
the way,
zombies.
by
Do
the
not.
way,
Do not.
Handler, check your DMs.
Oh no.
You you find your way to an inn not far off the docks, and it does not seem to have a name. Bit of a rougher spot, but
Good.
It's not quite all sailors, but so it's not a full docks bar and tavern, but it's close. And as you walk in, kind of rough looking bartender looks up at you all and looks first at Asgeir and Demetrius and goes, "Gentlemen, senors, welcome." And then looks at Verity. Looks at Nikoletta. And then looks at Arnau. Interesting. It's not often we get mixed groups staying here. What brings you all to San Cristobal?
Oh, well, we couldn't go to Vesiminyar with the sea frozen over. So we thought, why not seek a sea?
Not many come to the capital for pleasure these days, so absolutely all come in. What are we drinking?
Yes.
Water.
Okay.
Wine.
I'll admit we had a kind of large party come through. We don't have much of the good stuff left, but I do have a bottle I could give you.
Resist, Cici, resist. Resist, Cici. Resist.
Okay, I'll take some of the. Tell me who is the bottle of the not great stuff? Tell me for just out of curiosity.
It's the Cecero, the usual cheap stuff.
We would love a glass. I'll have one too. I am
Please,
sure
around,
that
around.
it is always enjoyable to slum it sometimes.
All right. It's your vision.
They made a fine port.
They're like college.
He actually brings out 2 bottles, only charges you for the ones like I can barely move this stuff anymore, and fills the glasses and leaves them there for you at the table as he goes back behind the bar.
Fuck it. Let's give it a shot.
Demetrius, it is vile.
Oh.
Oh,
It is.
I think they left the crates on the deck of the ship. It was left in the sun.
Lucy, you have over taste.
This is.
Did someone
Does-
mess with your recipe?
Does it taste like? It doesn't. No, it doesn't taste like proper sea soap.
I think they usually just strip the paint off ships.
The label designates it as last year's harvest.
Is it worse than being attempted assassination, or better to have someone ruining your product?
That is
So, how would we feel about the little detour?
You can all go and take a look at whatever that is while I go to the library. How about that?
I can't believe I was saying this, but I think I'd go rather read the books.
I will accompany you, Nikoletta.
I will go with CC.
For the record, the Cecero vineyards are well north of here. It'd be a couple of days travel.
It would be a couple of
Hey,
days. It's not
splitting the party always goes well.
Yeah.
It never goes boring.
It's not something we can do today, but I would
Listen,
like to
listen.
see the Cicero vineyards. I've heard they've fallen into disrepair.
CC is supervised, all right?
But also, just whenever we're quiet, like able to be in quiet speak, I would go to CC and like eventually, if you find out who has the contract on you, we should also deal with them.
Well, I have a few ideas who might have some of the contracts on me. There is more than one person. I felt like I dealt with one of them when I kissed that man back in Eisen. However, I don't think I am ready to deal with my brother yet.
Well,
Right.
any names we should watch out for?
Un momento, por favor. I can't remember my own backstory that I wrote. Give me a second. I gave him a name.
It was a long winter.
It was a long winter. Okay. Did I give him a name? I don't know if I did. It's a lovely Castilian name that I cannot find anymore. However, despite of this, despite my brother, he needs to be. He cannot be dealt with quickly. Killing him is not something that I can do. He is also involved in our politics. So if he dies.
But we end the contract. It's more so dealing with your contract. Whatever is the best route to end it? Because you having an active contract on you only weakens us and threatens you.
Reacquiring my vineyards would do a step to weaken him. It would weaken him in the eyes of the Inquisition, as well as grant me once again the return to the funds that I need. This
quick clarification, Arnau. The name of the one who, with the blessings of the church, took over the Cecero vineyards was Josephine Durand.
Josephine Durand. Josephine Durand was that is not my brother. That is obviously. There is the woman who took over the vineyards was Josephine Durand, the agent of the Inquisition. How much do I know about her, actually? How much do I know?
Not a lot, but you've never been entirely sure if she's the primary one coming after you or your brother. The ones coming after you have shown more talent than you would expect from your brother. So
if I had to take a guess, retaking the family vineyards would, through some sort of act of machination, would weaken the assassins, but it would not stop them. I believe it is Josephine who is the one who is leading the acts, but it could be my brother. He is He himself is a priest. He works within the church. Either one, honestly. It could be her on his orders. It could be, honestly, he could be a puppet of her. She is the one in control. She is the one that
Aye.
controls the vineyards, not him.
Well, I guess we can always ask her.
I like breathing. Do you like breathing?
I'm
Do you
certain
like-
she likes breathing too. Who says that they can stop the Dawnlight Reapers?
Demetrius Penn. Have you met? Have you dealt with the Inquisition before?
Traveled through, but we have faced certain death. And ultimately it is one person who wants you dead. We need to convince one person or two, and that makes it a lot smaller. People are only as strong as the people in the room, and we make sure it is us in the room.
Around that moment, you all start to hear a rather loud noise coming from outside in the streets. Shouting, many people moving very quickly.
Just ignore it.
No, we've been in a place that's like.
So it's like Nikoletta is like turning around to walk.
Just
and
let
she
us
doesn't see her.
finish our drinks.
Do you really want to finish that?
Does
You know what-
Verity
you know
want
what?
to finish her drink? Given
You
this
you are
state?
welcome to my bottle too.
Oh, she
Verity.
ordered another one immediately after spitting that one out.
Oh, well.
Oh,
She had to drink away the horrors of what touched her face.
I mean, I'll take a roadie. Take
Road beer.
I'm like looking out, see what's going on.
As you all glance out into the streets, you see a large number of Inquisition soldiers running hard. Occasionally, some of them are taking shots at a lone figure that seems to be running ahead of all of them simultaneously. He's dressed mostly in black, except for a single mask that is over his face and trailing behind him as he runs. He is moving forward, sees the open door,
Here we are.
and starts moving towards you all.
Excellent. I have an awesome idea.
Oh, by all means.
Let's
This is
get
gonna
there
be
first.
awesome.
Good enough.
You have an idea? You have a thing you're going to do?
Oh yeah. It popped in my head the moment you said there's soldiers coming. I was like, I have some brilliance coming.
Okay.
I also got
It just depends on if we get into an altercation.
Mm-hmm. He is running forward, seeing the door. He makes a cut to get out of the line of sight of the soldiers, and he dashes into the end. Close the door. Close the door.
you that was like, oh, okay. Closing the door.
So boss.
He looks around as he runs in. Terribly sorry. Pulls off the mask, tucks it behind his belt, and looks around and will go up to Verity. Madame, I am terribly sorry.
She's gonna pull her dagger.
Fair. There's about to be a bunch of soldiers who are going to bust in the door and look for anyone who just walked in.
Yes, seems like a problem for you.
Why are we apologizing to me?
For this. And as the door opens, he presses in with the hand on the dagger, so it's between the two of you, and kisses Verity. As
Oh,
He
nope.
apologized to the wrong person.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, no.
And with that, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break. We will be back in a few minutes after showing some things that will come in our future show. So we'll be back in a few minutes. And welcome back. So while this previously masked figure is kissing Verity, and I will say, Verity, surprised as you are, it's not a bad kiss.
Not a bad kisser, eh?
Yeah, interesting.
So,
yeah,
right around
Demetrius
this
is
time,
going
the door
to.
burst open, and a bunch of inquisitors come in looking around. Figure in a mask. Which way did he go?
May
Around the
I?
corner to the left, he went out that window, go that way, and if you go right, that is the way that he went.
Too much detail.
Thank you, madame. May you be blessed. Just for fun, go ahead and give me your panache and convince. You can use your 2 extra die here if you wish.
Uh,
I really just want you to save those for a seduction roll.
I really want to save it for a seduction roll.
And take a hero point.
Okay. It's 7 already plus 3.
We'll get the die roll, and then we'll hear what Demetrius does after
Yeah.
that.
It's gonna rule the day where like the top row up here is just the ones that show up because they can't make it. Like, oh god.
Okay, this is a good roll. This is a good roll. It's a lot of dice, but it's a good roll. 1 raise. Oh, and this is a convince roll, so everything goes up by 1. So that is 1 raise because of my Lyceum. Love Lyceum. Great ability. That makes that a 4. That's a 4. That's a 3. That's a 9. That's a 9. 3.
Lyceum,
Okay.
if you're so smart, you won't mind doing even more math on your roll.
Yeah, I hate it. So that's so I've got 2 9s. Those become 10. So those are 2 raises already. Then this becomes. This is a raise. This is a raise. This is a raise, and this is a raise. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raises.
6 raises. So without even working very hard, Arnau Cecero is able to effortlessly convince the Inquisition that the masked figure did indeed come through here, but went in a particular direction. And Arnau, that leaves an extra for you to do a scene edit, if you would so desire.
I could make things worse.
You should.
But for who?
They know exactly for who.
Indeed.
I see when I have a target on my back.
That's the question.
I kind of want them to recognize me, but that feels like a terrible idea.
Hey, don't waste my role.
Uh,
I made you a pretty woman.
And don't you dare waste my hero point.
They changed the name of the winery, so I know it's Cecero. I know the new name, but my public image has not been damaged.
I'm going to say it's something in this moment.
Okay.
It's edit the scene, not edit the world.
Good to know where your priorities are.
Yeah. It's the brand. Okay. So something to this moment. God. Edit the scene. Something in this moment. One of the guards is an old lover, but he does not recognize Arnau, but Arnau definitely recognizes him.
Done. I was tempted to misinterpret that statement. It's like, there's a 90-year-old man. You regret that night. But
Tell me about your ancient STD.
Listen, it was bear night. It's fine.
Different kind of bear.
You recognize one of the guards. He wasn't Inquisition at the time, and he's not. He's probably just a soldier taking money, like not a true believer or anything. But they're always hiring soldiers. So moves through, does not recognize you. You managed to stay hidden behind your fan. We need to get you a fan, and the men start pouring out. Demetrius, did you have some shenanigans you were going to pull in this moment?
Oh, yeah. The second there's a cool, like, little moment where people aren't noticing, he's going to grab something off of a table and twirl it as hard as he can. So dude loses his balance and busts his tooth on a fucking table. That's what he's going. You know,
Interesting.
he's already convincing him that this ain't the guy. So, oh no, he tripped. Oh my God, what happened? Oh no.
To be fair, if we want to do this, I'll give it to you. But I will say, there's no way you're tripping him right now without also tripping Verity. They are
still kissing,
intertwined.
You're throwing stuff at.
They are.
I'm really good.
This is in the same moment.
Joined at the lips.
I'm trying to see.
Okay.
If that's a high, and look, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay. So, but you're waiting for the moment where no one's looking.
She's really skilled. She literally has perfect balance. So I'm not worried about tripping Verity.
He knows me so well.
All right. So this is going to be you're starting to move as the soldiers are getting out, because you did say it would be when they're not looking. Just
second their eyes aren't on me.
So they're going to the door. You move over to approach him. And as you're getting to him, like to try to kick his foot out from under or something like that, he actually backs off, immediately disengages from the kiss.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
And now you're going for the trip?
Oh no, now I'll just go and put a gun to his stomach.
Okay.
I'm totally not actually going to do anything, but this is.
Oh, that dagger. She's back to holding it out towards him too. It's like now it's both of them just being like, dude, no.
He steps back and he sees the knife up and the gun out and goes, "Apologies. We'll do what we must do in the time. I am terribly sorry. As I said to you, madame, and to the gentleman, of course."
I take the butt of my gun and I pop him in the nose.
Okay, go ahead and give me your.
I just want just a little bit of a
brawn and brawl.
I can't use the weaponry of a pistol whip.
Yeah, you aren't trained in pistol whipping. This is a brawl move.
Yeah. Nada. Oh no, wait, flare. Oh, one.
With his, you make the move, and he kind of with one. Let's let dice figure it out, and I'll put him at a 2 dice penalty because he did not see this coming. All right, he manages to duck under the butt of your pistol as you're swinging on. It's like, apologies, as I said. I am Mateo de la Vega, and I am deeply indebted to you for not pointing me out to those men as they ran by, even though you are obviously so motivated to do so. Anyway.
Come now, Demetrius, Verity. Is this how you treat a hero of the people of Castile?
What?
Surely you've all heard of Las Vagabundos.
How long is his hair?
Imagine it beautifully coiffed and like flowing behind him.
Curly, dark.
Yep, black, curly.
Very of the time.
Mustache
and stuff.
Yep, mustache, goatee.
Like curly mustache? Is it coming off, or does it just groom down?
Fairly. The curl in the mustache and the beard, a little bit in disarray at the moment.
Verity would get closer. She would bring the dagger down, but it would stay in her hand. You should know better.
I've been told that often enough before. It is true. I should. It is a weakness, it must be said.
She would touch his hair and cut it. Just like a good handful and cut it.
Well, as I said, you saved my life from those soldiers, so it's fair enough.
It's like, it will go back. I'm sure it will be fashionable eventually. And she just like glares.
Perhaps you would enlighten us with why these men were chasing you before my compatriots decided to start cutting more things.
Well, the reason they chase, of course, is because I am of Las Vagabundos, and the Inquisition hates no one more than we. We are heroes, as the lovely lady said.
She is
We're
quite
doing our
lovely, yes.
Doing our best to return good King Sandoval to power, and doing anything we can to inconvenience the Inquisition. Unfortunately, my local band is in a little bit of a bind at the moment. A number of my compatriots, unfortunately, were captured. When I went to scout the location where they are being held, things did not go entirely according to plan.
Where are they
Shame.
being held?
In the Holograndes, unfortunately.
How fascinating.
How familiar are you with the whole?
I go time to time. I have my family, in fact, holds a seat.
Do I recognize him?
Yes, you recognize a scion of the De La Vega family. Decently respected grandes from the eastern part of Castile.
Wait a second. He drops his fan. De La Vega? See now the mustache is on full display.
Cecero?
You're a vagabundos now?
Oh, how else could we be? The assembly has not been able to meet for 3 years.
As I have heard, without the king in power, it's been difficult to get anything done. You're trying to return the king to power?
Yes. How else are we to operate? Without the king, new grandes cannot be chosen. Everything goes through the church now. Whatever the Vatican says goes, and there's no... A grande can risk his life and choose to try to oppose them on his own land and under his own authority. But to speak as a nation, we need the king and the assembly. And the assembly cannot meet without the king.
And we don't have a strong enough alliance. Damn it. Nonetheless, how wonderful to meet you. Come, sit. Have a glass of awful wine that has been ruined by my reputation.
Indeed. Your wine used to be one of the better ones, and it has gone quite bad of late.
You have my brother to thank for that.
Your brother?
Yes. He sold off the family lands. Well, I'm getting them back, I hope.
How do you intend to do that? Rumor has it you've gone heretic.
There's nothing stopping a heretic from being a grande.
There is in Castile right now, unless the church has its power greatly reduced.
True. But there's no law. Only Inquisition assassins.
For some, that's enough. But obviously not for one such as me. And he goes to toss his hair, and the hair isn't there to toss, and it's like, we
My question. I have a few questions, but for now, we must celebrate. It has been too long since I've shared a room with another grande. Let us find something more better to drink.
Before we do that, might I know the names of those I have so brutally offended?
No.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Verity Laurys Victoire-Couteau, one of the most magnanimous duelists that I have ever met. Better than me, even.
A duelist. Okay.
You were almost filleted like a fish. Nikoletta von Richter of the von Richtersberg family, very scary family, child of Batman.
But they are not that scary. Why do you keep insisting this?
From everything I've heard, the von Richters are very well respected. And as it happens, I've also heard of the Victoire-Couteaus.
Thank you. Your friend has very good manners.
My
Why don't you-
apologies. And she gets excited that Crips. So valid. He is valid.
It is very. Do you know what it takes to be respected in Iceland? No offense.
No, respected, like just in general. Like I know the Northern Grandes, whenever there's dealings with Eisen, they often send their communiques to the von Richters.
They should. They are trustworthy and they can read.
And the Victoire-Couteaux, they've been doing some fairly extensive investing of late. There's some who've worried about it because Montagnan, but the money has certainly been of help.
My family is investing in Castile.
Yes. Without the Grand Assembly able to meet, various Grandes are able to make dealings on their own. And some have been dealing in land and the like. I'm afraid I don't have the details. I just know word is money's been getting thrown around and your family's been named in that.
Have any other Montagnan families been taking advantage of your lack of king in the economic way?
In general, the larger houses are not being permitted. Enough, lack of king or no, enough of the Grandes remember the days of Montagnan occupation that the major houses are not being permitted in, but the non-landed families.
Merchants are being given exception.
Yes.
And those two are the nobles, the important ones. The other two.
Not a noble.
The other two. Demetrius Penn, the notorious mercenary, and dear friend, also expert in questioning, and finally Asgeir Ironhand, our captain and undisputed king of the Maw. I've been told I have to introduce him that way, or he'll hang me by my toes.
Impressive title.
Oh, when adventuring,
Had to be there.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
And Demetrius Penn, yes, I have heard this name. Both for your mercenary work, I believe, with the von Richters, yes, and the occasional story of flashy seduction. Your name has come up among us as one we might attempt to recruit at some point.
Yes. Off the market.
Fair enough. We all serve our own masters. What brings you all to Castile? Because now you certainly are at risk here, and
well, that is a very good question. One that is difficult to answer without self-incrimination. However, considering we are all criminals in this room, I don't think that's so much of a problem.
I have a death mark several times over, at least in the mask. So,
well, we are here because of a certain ruin that we are seeking to. I don't want to say unbind.
Investigate.
But investigate. That is a good word.
a ruin, you say? Like one of the ones outlying the town, or
Older.
older? How old? Are we talking Old Empire, Cyrna?
Older.
Predating. Even.
That is quite old. Where are you looking?
There
Kill
is.
him.
Well, we have looked in every major site of power. There was one underneath Chalus, one in Avalon, one in the labyrinth underneath Avalon, was in the catacombs. One Vesimanavanyar somewhere. One in Usara, where we almost got murdered by a cranky old lady.
Clanky indeed.
And well, in a few different locations.
I'm not aware of any ruins, but perhaps if they're being intentionally kept secret.
I would think the Inquisition would not be very happy with people poking around them. Let me put it.
Perhaps
And in general, if something would irritate the Inquisition, I'm all for it. The more they're angry about, the more they're reacting to, the fewer troops they can assign to any one particular endeavor, and the more likely everyone does well. Interesting. It's possible we'd be able to help each other. As I said, I have a group of fellow vagabondos who I would very much like to get out from under the hand of the Inquisition. And it sounds like you would like to do some poking around in buildings that they might be paying a special attention to. Perhaps we can help each other.
Perhaps so. The Library of the Grand, I believe, may at least hold information that we may not be aware of. How long has it been since anyone has been allowed access into the library?
Well, the Library of the Grande is maintained by the Grandes, and so no one has had authority to shut it down. However, numerous tomes have been removed. It is believed that the questionable tomes, according to the Inquisition, have been taken and consolidated in the Palace of the King.
Of course they have been.
It's difficult.
So Nikoletta needs to go to the Palace of the King.
Yes.
Presumably that's where would you want to look in the boring place first and then discover that obviously it was taken and then have to go?
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong.
We do it
You-
all.
You just wanted to lollygag through some not work-related reading?
Now that is unfair. I have never accused you of being lazy. I'm simply saying, how am I supposed to get me into the palace? What are we going to do?
You had an idea.
More dress-up time.
Oh, maybe I could get a new suit.
Oh,
Would you like that? I actually have some connections I could use. And so long as it had at least a side goal of freeing other vagabundos, no one would question my use of the treasury.
If what you say is true, then if you can simply get some form of proof that my merchant house has invested in Castile, that should be all I need for them to welcome my presence as a visiting pockets. Deep pockets.
Fascinating. That is a brilliant idea. Several grandes, I believe. And if we get you in, if you're looking at the library, you'd be able to find the exact financial records. Those are still kept in the library as said. If you were curious about that information, I suppose.
and while they are doing so, while they are going through the research, myself, Asgeir, would you like to go with them to do research, or would you like to have some fun?
If the ladies here are going to go do research, then I ought to not let you out of sight because you do need supervision of some kind.
You are still just as a woman, so I would recommend put the pen back up, yeah?
For now, Demetrius, would you like to have some fun? Or would
Normally,
you
I would love the opportunity to enjoy whatever adventure this would be. I feel it's important for me to stay near Nikoletta, as things could go awry. And I am also good at convincing them.
Well, all right.
What did you have in mind?
He's like,
Well,
well, before I say no,
Actually, hold on.
Well, the
Give me
three
the
of-
elevator pitch. Give me the 10 seconds.
let me not
Well-
get ahead of myself.
What's the pitch?
I've
Well-
been
well-
glaring at the camera for a few minutes now, but it did sound maybe it could be interesting.
well, the three of you are infiltrating the palace. Obviously, the vagabondos must be freed, and clearly, attempting to do it on your own was not succeeding. No offense.
It was as obvious as you said it. It went about as badly as it could go without me being dead.
Then there you go. Clearly, you attempting on your own was not successful. So, myself and Asgeir could attempt to aid you either by Asgeir creating a distraction, probably by cracking some skulls while we infiltrate, or you infiltrate while me and Asgeir create a distraction, or I simply bust in. Do you think I could sell that I am bringing that I am? No, that would get me imprisoned. That's a bad idea.
If I could recommend, based on the plan that's been laid out, Madame Victoire-Couteau's access to the Library of the Grand would simply be given if she has proof of her house, a signet, or something else that she could show that she is one of them. There's no reason to forbid her to look at the records. That could be done in light of day, and a group of us could then infiltrate along with her, break off from the group, do what we can to aid the Grandes. It's also possible, in fact, it's probable that that library would have an extensive map of the castle of the palace.
Which would
Ooh,
allow
love
us
it.
to plan.
Oh, let's break into the palace.
We break into the library at the ground with Verity, Laurys, Victoire-Couteau, and then we use that to break into the palace. Good plan.
And of course, with this aid so graciously given, despite admittedly not the best of introductions, the Vagabondos would consider ourselves to be in your party's debt and willing to help in some matters, even with limited questions asked.
How would you feel about regaining some land?
We could talk about that. It seems like more of a long-term goal, though.
Very long term, but also every long term goal starts with a single teensy tiny pinky toe in the water. So that's what we're going to start with.
Very well. Are you all planning on staying here this evening?
Unless you have better recommendations. We tend not to draw too much attention if we can help it.
Whatever keeps him from being murdered in the night or making a whole ruckus or everyone losing toes.
This wasn't.
She'd glare at both of them.
Wait, what?
Very specific. This is not a bad choice. It's roughshod enough that the more well-to-do in town rarely step in here, but not so roughshod that the guards are frequently in just to make sure no one's causing trouble. Right in that happy zone, I think we could say. I will go and retreat to one of the Vago safe houses. I will make some noise elsewhere to convince the guards that the lovely lady was not lying to them. And assuming that all goes according to plan, I will see you all in the morning.
We'll see
Very
you in the
well.
morning.
Very well. He stands up, ties the mask back into place, gives a very elaborate bow, and it must be said for those of you who've seen Demetrius Penning, it's a similar shtick.
Oh, man.
And
When one name goes off the list, another one is added on. All right. Edmund. You know what, Edmund? All right, you're a good guy. And introduce Vega. All right, Vega.
Mateo de la Vega is now on the people.
It wasn't the worst introduction I've had.
Oh,
Madame, you honor me, and by all means, keep the lock if you wish it. And then he steps out the door.
no.
I
Demetrius,
was never
he's-
going to be giving it back. It's cute that he says it.
He's very suave.
No, he is not. He is.
He is very unoriginal, but the delivery, I mean, he sticks the landing.
You might wish to take some lessons, Demetrius.
I have a pistol. So.
I mean, before we go,
Yes,
digging
you
into
love to
Demetrius
talk
further,
about your pistol.
I mean, wait. Speaking of appendages, what about toes?
May Demetrius get a hero point because somehow it's her teasing me. Right?
Take it.
I love her.
Yes,
She's
like,
so
oh,
mean.
she's so mean.
She's so...
Have you met Daryl, Mr. Ironhand? Have you met the idiot that I hired?
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
So Asgeir, you
Okay,
have in fact
so
met
many
Daryl.
ways.
He's very strong. He's one of the best new rope pullers, and you tell him what to do and he does it.
Ah,
It-
I like that guy. He doesn't ask questions. He just does things.
He was born with 9 toes. It's a miracle.
I don't believe you.
Do you have any evidence otherwise at this moment in time?
Yes. Verity, what is he talking about?
I was not listening. What?
Why does this man have 9 toes on our ship?
9 toes. Oh, Demetrius. I got it to the grapevine, but I think Arnau and Demetrius, after Arnau somewhat defended himself against these assassins, and then they tortured your rope puller.
Is that what all that screaming was?
You tortured him.
I thought they were going to be smarter, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Arnau. We don't torture people.
I mean, we can.
No. Because torturing people is what the people chasing us do. It is wrong.
I didn't say it wasn't wrong. It was wrong for a moment. It was wrong for a moment or two.
They were trying to assassinate him. It was in self-defense.
The first part was in self-defense.
I
The
am
third
always-
might have been a little hard.
I can't help you if you're going to argue against my defenses.
I don't know if it's considered self-defense to be interrogating and cutting off parts of a person in the middle of some sort
see-
of altercation.
This is why I asked Verity. She will not lie to me because I didn't ask her what she was doing.
No, I don't have any problems with the fact that you apparently felt you would need to interrogate your assassins.
Okay.
But I do think that perhaps the poor man being forced to serve you now after having his limb taken off.
Did not force him. I offered him a job.
Does he
I-
know better? He doesn't seem very worldly. Or maybe he seems too worldly and not smart.
I doubled his pay.
Yo.
Was his pay 0 because 00 is still 0?
It was only 10, whatever it was, the bronze pieces. It was only 10 shekels, but I doubled that for him. I could do that easy. I wanted to pay him more, but he's getting paid more than some people that have paid in the vineyards before, especially the interns.
I take one night off to recover from that painful elixir. No offense, Nikoletta. That you did the best you could.
I mean, it wasn't a hug.
Okay. No more war crimes.
No more war crimes.
You should see what happened to the other guy who I accidentally poisoned.
No more war crimes.
That word accidentally. I do not think it means what you think it means.
His knife was poisoned. I stabbed him with his own knife.
Did you know his knife was poisoned before you stabbed him with it?
It did burn a little. But, you know.
Whatever. We should get our rooms, pay for them. You all need sleep. I need a drink.
The barkeep looks at all of
I was
you.
gonna say, has the barkeep been here for just all of this?
A lot of it. And was there and was like, I thought this was going to be a quiet night. This was quite entertaining. How many rooms do you need?
How many
At
rooms
least
can we take?
4.
I've got 3.
No, we'll take all 3.
Pushes over the keys. You all are able to pay.
You have a bottle of anything not that wine.
Oh,
Anything not that.
let me see. I do have. like I
Honestly,
said, I got
water from the horse trough would be better, but
mostly cleaned out. I have a bottle of Uzuran vodka.
good enough. Pays double. Like, thank you for this and your discretion.
Of course, we don't. I'm not supposed to say this. We don't love the Inquisition around here. They
Yes.
stick their nose in
Everybody
where they don't.
loves the Inquisition. I understand.
All right. And so you all are able to get up to your rooms. Just real quick for information's sake, who's staying in which rooms? We'll say there's the one closest to the stairwell, the one in the middle of the hallway, and then the one on the far wall.
Nikoletta will take the one by the far wall.
Can you say the what were the other locations again?
So there's 3 doors in a row, basically one by the stairwell, one in the middle, and one by the far wall.
Asgeir will go to the one by the stairwell.
Arnau's going to go to the one by the stairwell as well.
Oh, good. Easier access for the assassins.
Speaking of which,
So the middle's empty.
The middle is empty.
oh, whatever. So Verity just goes over in her Matushka endeavors and takes like 2 swigs of that Usuran vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just grabs the lapel of Demetrius's jacket and the keys to the middle room, and they just go up there. She was just unaffianced, so
Damn.
and she was just not interested in the thin walls on the boat.
How's Demetrius doing being dragged to the middle room with
The
Verity?
most joyous he has ever been in quite some time.
All right.
And if I gotta spend a hero point to succeed on whatever fucking roll comes, I'm doing it.
He's
Do
like,
we
all
roll
right,
the
that's a
bone? I don't think we
performance,
roll the bone.
and
But,
Oh no, we're going the finesse and tempt. That's the big pool for Elmo.
it's like, this was just an RP come hither. Some people just have come hither.
Elmo's gonna sue.
I do also have come here.
sure. Go ahead and give me the finesse and tempt.
No, I can fail.
You give me a dice pool.
He really could fail. I mean, it's hilarious to be like, she dragged you up there, and then you thought you would make this all your idea?
So we got
No,
finesse
I
and
would learn
tempt.
how I would perform at the
And what
for the
was the
dance.
role that you were talking about, Verity?
Well, I'm just kind of going like tempt.
All
I mean, I
right.
guess that's what she's doing.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I
There's
feel like the
nothing-
moment he
Succeeds.
willingly
Succeeds.
went
The
in the
success is
room,
there.
she succeeded.
There is no tempt succeeded.
Resolve and tempt would really be
Sure.
probably, I'd say, is the vibe she's in right now. Is
Yeah,
it's
it's like, no,
resolve.
we're doing this. So yeah, sure. Resolve and tempt.
It's not even a great role, but that's totally what's going on
And
here.
Flair.
Flair.
Yeah, take a hero point.
If you do really well, maybe it'll compensate for how badly I do. Teamwork. Okay. And Flair.
Oh, boy.
We've had rolls for kiss, but this will be the first roll to bone for the campaign.
How did we get this far without it?
The
I know this
bone
is actually quite
roll.
surprising that we're a couple of episodes in.
Yeah.
The bone roll. Okay, so
Last real
1,
opportunity
2,
was when y'all
3.
were in the brothel.
4.
4 raises and Demetrius.
Oh shit, sorry. And I'm doing panache and tempt.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought.
No, panache.
Gosh.
Oh wait, you asked for finesse?
Yeah,
All
All
right.
right. So finesse.
You're showing your moves. All right, finesse and tempt. I'll give it to you.
Yay, there's 10s in here.
Here, Asgeir, take these earmuffs. We're going to need them tonight.
Particularly
talking
because
about-
in the middle room.
1,
Everyone's
2,
going to hear
3,
this.
4.
4 and 4. No edits, but a very, very good night is had. No regrets from anyone. Whatever it involves, we don't need to go into details. We're fading to black, as per agreed in the group boundaries, all the way back from session 0. All right. And I will say, everyone else the next morning is going to wake up and the next day you're going to be at a 1 die penalty for everything because no one got a lot of sleep last night. And
Used to sleep by the 4s. I ain't bothered.
they were in the middle rooms. All right.
This is kind of technically Asgeir and Arnau's fault.
What?
Nikoletta picked first.
I put myself by the entrance.
You should have gone to the middle so that at least Nikoletta would have been spared.
No.
Oh no, because this opens a perfect opportunity for revenge. You work in.
No way.
Verity's just like, bravo! Bravo!
With the amount of brothel time Asgeir has spent over the last few years in his like time of man-hoeing and mourning, he's not bothered.
Yeah, no dice penalties. Anyway, the next morning,
Yay.
you all wake up and you come downstairs, and
Big
there
black
waiting
thing.
for you all is Mateo.
You're alive!
It was close, I tell you. They were coming. It was dangerous, but Mateo
Yes,
de
I'm-
la Vega.
I'm sure
Came
they
up-
were coming.
All right.
Shut up, Asgeir.
You all look rather tired. Hope the sleep wasn't too bad. The beds here are typically not too uncomfortable.
I think there was too much comfort. That's the problem.
The beds were not objectionable. The lack of sufficiently thick pillows.
Ah, I see. Well, Shall we then to the hall of the assembly?
Tired. Did you stay up too late, Demetrius?
Did you?
No.
Asgeir's putting away the scorecards, like 9.5. Must have
He was
screwed up
like,
the
I
discount.
turned it into a drinking game.
I got Arnau drunk. It's great.
Arnau's like, apparently I won, but I have no memories of any of the rules.
I am so hungover. That was the worst wine I've ever had, and I loved it.
The
Yeah,
blessing
it
of
seems like it did,
Matrika.
right? It did the job.
It did the job. It did every moment of the job. Where are we anymore?
He leads you out,
Your
and you are
homeland?
now approaching
No.
the hall of the assembly. There are a fair number of guards. Matteo is no longer in any sort of vagabundo costume. He's dressed like a traditional Castilian lord, and walks with you all as you are approaching the hall. And a guard who is in actually Castilian army colors, though there are a number of inquisitors spread out in the force, walks forward to you all. The hall of assembly is not open for tourists at the moment. May I ask your business here?
I was hoping to see if maybe I could take a look at some of the maybe romance titles in the library.
Romance titles? That is more a thing for when we are open to the public.
Perhaps you would let someone of imports lead their party in, and kind of gestures to the one with the pendant.
And who is this person of import?
May I introduce Verity Laurys Couteau?
Montagnan. What business does Verity Laurys Couteau have in the hall of assembly?
Well, my father, Kioras, Victoire-Couteau, has purchased many areas of land and has lined the pockets of this fine nation. And I have been sent to perhaps look over some of your ledgers to see if there is anything that has been claimed that we might want to purchase as well.
He pauses. I will have to verify this. If you would come with me, please, ma'am.
Just
And
myself.
for now, once we verify your story, we may bring in the rest of your people.
And she's just like, mhm. Her hand just is like next to her skirt, right where her blade is. It's fine.
Come with me, please. And he turns and leads you through the gate. And you all watch as the gates open, let her through, along with the captain of the guard. And the gates close behind them. Demetrius, how you do it in this moment? This has been a very emotionally complicated 24 hours for you. And
No, it doesn't. Emotionally complicated? Nope.
Yes,
Not, it's amazing.
Unwound.
Uncomplicated last night.
This is
Unwound.
this is
That VHS has zero tracking problems.
he's confident in Verity. And he's just kind of looking to see how many guys are, like, how many people would he have to like convince. He's doing his little old school.
if you had to go after, yeah.
If I have to go after, if I have to convince how many people, and then also kind of casing, breaking into
Looking around,
places.
you would not be excited about trying to break into this place. It is
Yeah.
heavily guarded. And the moment it goes bad, it's going to go very bad. You hesitantly are willing to admit you can see, like, the fact that it went bad for Matteo and he got out alive. at the very least, he's competent, because this is the sort of place, if it goes wrong, you're lucky to get out alive.
Yeah, high risk.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, no, it's more so like how he's going to, like, obviously this is not a storm the gate kind of thing. This is more subtle, you know. So he's thinking about cons. He's thinking about ways how does, like, who looks bribable, who looks like they're here for the job, who looks like where is the actual personal pressure that he would poke at.
Your guess here is that you'd have no luck bribing this crew presently. Like, if you found an officer somewhere away from the others, maybe you could. You also know that the Inquisition itself is notoriously difficult to bribe. Like, there are bribable members, but in general, they tend to be fanatics, and fanatics are hard to reason with.
Yeah,
that was always part of the problem with them. Like, not all of them are true believers, but enough of them are, and it's hard to tell the difference until you've offered the bribe, and either it worked or it didn't.
So more outsmart them.
Yeah. Verity, you are walking through the halls, and he steps around and opens up an office and says, "I have a Verity Laurys Victoire-Couteau," he says, looking back to her to verify.
Oui, monsieur.
Here to look at the ledgers and do some confirmations. I send her in. And he steps back and gives you a respectful bow, and you walk in and you see a fairly elderly looking man kind of poring over, and you walk in and you're like, oh, this is a taxman's office. And you can see where they're processing the money that's coming in from the different grande households and the like. Ah, yes, you have the look of your father. Take a seat, madame.
Merci. She would resist responding to the comment and then sit down.
Now, you have questions, you say, about your family's dealings here?
I suppose more I am wanting to look into what might be available in the future. My friends are curious in the library in general, but I have, of course, business. They are more my entourage.
Yes. I must say, despite the familial resemblance, do you have any notification of your family or anything? I cannot. Looks, unfortunately, can be faked.
Well, she would remove what she just would normally have on her person, letters from her aunt, Lady Grace, and of course from her father, both with like crest insignia on them, and as well as her own family crest, like pinned on her shoulder.
Yes. May I?
She would hand over whatever.
He would look him over, and you don't get the impression he's reading the letters, but he's like checking the signatures and everything. Seems to be standard. And pushes it back over. Yes. Guard. The captain kind of sticks his head back in. The lady's entourage is permitted to enter. Like, as you will, sir. And walks out. The gates open again. He steps out. Apologies for the holdup, but there have been a few attempts at security breaches here lately, and so the guard is a little bit more on edge than usual. If you'll come with me, Lady Victoire-Couteau is meeting with our tax master, and we will be able to take you the rest of the way.
All understood. Lead on.
At this point, the man is sitting back and is looking a little bit more business. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Most such documents cross my desk at some point, and so if you have anything specific you're looking into, I might be able to expedite your search somewhat.
You know, ironically enough, Verity would give him a look and use a tone that straight up is curious. And she'd be like, it is no concern of what might be of interest to my family.
It is not a concern of what might be of interest.
No. We will offer a price. You will either take it or negotiate. But I am merely looking for what I have been instructed would be of interest, and it is our business alone.
And he seems a little bit off put, like he's used to being like the bottleneck for this sort of thing. But you can kind of actually let's go ahead and let the dice do a little bit here. Go ahead and give me. Do you want your convince or your intimidate on this one? Because I could see that tone going both ways.
Convince is the better dice pool.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your panache and convince.
Yeah. Do I have there it is. 110.
Oh.
Three.
So this is a man who's used to, like I said, everything comes across his desk. It's clear he doesn't want you to just go in and dig through the ledgers and see what you can find. However, he's also not willing to antagonize the money that your family has been spending. And so he... Very well. When your entourage enters, I will instruct the guards to give you access to the library. The ledgers and estates, notes, and all such things can be found in the appropriate sections.
I am so very grateful.
And around this time...
Very reverent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He gives you kind of a stiff bow, and as you step out, the party is walking up to join you.
Man, I half expected you to make her kiss a ring or something.
Security breaches, you say? Oh, must be so much drama. As he's trying to talk with one of the guards, as he's trying to get the skinny.
Like, so one of the guards is kind of looking over at you,
flirting.
Here we go. Give me your panache and temp.
Plus my extra 2 die. Oh, you must be so big and strong to have fixed that security breach attempt. Oh my.
Demetrius can't turn away.
It's like a train wreck.
This is 10 dice.
Holy cow.
Why is he good at it?
It's horrifying, right?
It's like Cloud if you do all the moves and you get the really nice dress.
And this is boosted by my Lyceum again. So once more, everything goes up by 1. So this is a 9. And that mixed with this. Okay, so let's see what I can do. Because 15s are 2 raises. So I'd rather have 15s if I can. So 7 plus, that's 8 plus 7. So that's 15. So that's 2 there with 2 dice. I love math. Because this is my 4 dot. 9 there. 12, 15. So 2. So that's another 2. So that's 4 already. Okie dokie. So that's a 3. It's 8 plus 6 is 14. So that's another 2 raises. That's 6. 7 raises.
7 raises.
I showed off some ankle.
This guard is entirely smitten.
You flicked too hard.
And he's just like staring at you wide-eyed and slack-jawed, stars in his eyes. entirely. And several of the other guys, like there is some AoE in this.
He's giving
like,
up.
There is.
He's giving up religion pretty much.
There are a number of folks sort of looking at you. The captain sees some of this as like, these fine people have work to do. Go back to the gates. Keep an eye out for anything that might be vagabond related. And they turn and walk away, but the one guard like is consistently like glancing over his shoulder at this beauteous wonder that he has seen. And the guard captain then looks at you all and says, yes, I will show you the way to the library. You are to have unfeathered access.
As we round the corner, just shows off a little ankle. He's walking away as we round the corner.
Imagine this guy like trips on a statue and clatters into it.
You make as you are making your way down. The guard kind of leaves and steps away. At this point, Matteo looks at Arnau and Asgeir and says, "Is this where we break off to try to free the Vagos?"
I think that's it.
I do believe it is.
I think we. Oh, I'm so lost. See,
You don't need to put that on just yet. I'm pretty sure I know where they're being kept. And he looks to Demetrius, Verity, and Nikoletta. Best of luck. If you find yourself in need or need us to return quickly to be spoken for, is there a signal or something that you all can call out that won't raise too much suspicion?
It is more likely that you make a big noise that we might hear from the library, and we might make a big noise that draws attention away from you. A bigger noise. We can make a bigger noise.
Start a fire.
We'll knock off a very large...
Nicoletta's not going to let us just start burning books.
It must be.
Must be.
The producer might not let us start burning
The
books.
books were being
Jeremiah is
shot
currently having a
so
heart attack.
recently.
Uh,
We can leave
Well, you know
the
what?
books
That's what the
alone.
producer gets for eating pizza with a fork.
Matteo, Asgeir, and Arnau go. He leads you off in a direction, and Verity, Nikoletta, and Demetrius head down into the stacks of the library. Did I miss something?
No, just the producer.
the producer levied a threat.
I
Yes.
didn't do anything.
All right. So you all head down. We are going to start with the ones that are going to the library. So Verity, Nikoletta, and Demetrius.
No, I totally put you in a corset, so like you got it.
You are in the stacks. What are we getting up to?
I mean, Nicoletta, you would know how to navigate books.
I'm looking for scrolls and maps.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your wits and scholarship. And as you go in, you see that this library has been heavily worked over. It's clear some serious editing has been going on. I'm spending a villain point. We are raising the threshold of success to 15.
Balls.
I give you a hero point.
Thank you. Wits and what?
Wits and scholarship.
Can with the sake of that, can she be like both looking for the scrolls and maybe direct me to ledgers?
Ledgers are actually not hard to find because they were not messed with. The Inquisition was after scholarship stuff, not bookkeeping.
But this is the place that things from other places has been brought.
Mm-hmm. No. The stuff that was taken out of here was sent to the palace, to the king's palace.
Oh, this is not the palace.
This is not the palace. This is the hall of the assembly, where this is like there is a congress-like group of lords that comes together, ideally in Castile, and this is where they meet.
This is the legislature, effectively, because the Grande make all the laws, and then the king writes those into.
Dang. So in very little time at all, Nikoletta is able to dig through, and despite all of the edits, no one really thought to remove anything about the palace because it's clear the palace has been de-emphasized because the king's not in it. And so, Nikoletta, as you are digging through, you are quickly able to locate. You are quickly able to locate what seems to be a fairly up-to-date map of the palace of the king, based on different contractors and different recent constructions and stuff like that. And you do see an extensive network of sellers.
Okay.
Which is likely your path down. Verity, you were able to pretty easily find where the various ledgers are. And what is your scholarship?
2.
2. With the fairly extensive schooling you were given, you know what you're looking for. So what are you looking for?
Well, it was definitely a surprise to her to hear that her father's been investing and purchasing in Castile.
Mm-hmm.
But might not have seemed that suspicious if the changing her marriage stuff and then having a Sombertrone rattle at her. She's just like, well, now I want to know exactly what they're doing. So she's really just looking for anything with her family's name attached.
You find a purchase. You find another purchase. You find another purchase. You see
how far back are these going?
Primarily over the last year and a half. This is all fairly recent, though there are some as far as 3 or 4 years back. Purchases of businesses, purchases of vineyards. And you're really quickly realizing your family is wealthy. They're not this wealthy. Your father is spending money that could not possibly have come from the family coffers. And with that 2 scholarship, if merchants are being allowed to make purchases, but great houses are not.
Yeah, her dad's being a means to an end. Swell. And she can now guess exactly who's pulling those strings too.
Yep. Anything else you're looking for, or? Oh, you also see that they have not bought outright, but have purchased a significant share of the Cecero vineyards and winery.
Have we now?
Meanwhile, Asgeir, Arnau, and Matteo are moving through the hallways. And let's see how quiet they're being. Finesse and hide, everyone, please.
Wits and hide? Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, so it's finesse and hide.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better.
Does anybody want to give Asgeir a hero point?
Question, storyteller. After I scoped out, saw how dangerous this is, and we still went in, would you say that I earn a hero point when you stick to the plan regardless of danger to self?
Go ahead and take it.
Awesome. Asgeir, get a hero point.
We get a hero point because we need to spend it.
I didn't want to use my last one, so I was like, wait a minute, let me see if I got another one to go.
I've been waiting for a moment to ask.
Mm-hmm.
When I drew my blade to keep him from taking liberties with me, does that count as using the edge of my blade to defend a noble ideal?
Yeah,
because I immediately was suspicious. I drew it because I was like, oh, you're going to try some shit.
I would say you're more getting this not from drawing the blade, but from using it to teach him the lesson about don't kiss someone.
Oh, the
without-
hair. Ha!
Yeah.
And am I taking a great risk to uncover a secret?
Cool. Then I also get 2 more because of my other one.
Yes.
I now have lots
you're
of hero
taking a
points.
great
All
Everybody
right,
calm
there
down.
we go, guys. Using
We're-
those character sheets.
We're remembering to read our sheets now!
Look at that. Hey,
It's
look
only
at that.
been 14
Oh,
months.
God, how long has it been?
28 sessions.
How
Okay.
long did it take me to learn this damn game?
I rolled 2 10s,
Such
so
a
that's
slow
good.
learner.
And then that's 4.
All right.
My dice are liking me. This is a bad sign.
That's it. I let Kiddo roll, and he got me 3.
All right. Well, way to go, kiddo. Mateo got 4. So you all are managing to move pretty quietly through the hallways. But then you get to a point where you are hearing a bit of noise. And it sounds like the general muttering and the like of armed guards. And he's like, this is about as far as I got before. I was able to slip in with the trade caravan, but there's definitely armed men, and they were not impressed when they saw me approach. Well lit, no sideways. It's a detention area, and they knew what they were doing when they built it.
It's made for grandes. It's made for traitors to the country.
But with 3 of us, we might be able to handle them in a straight-on approach, if that's what you all prefer.
Prefer? No.
Mm,
Might it be necessary?
I would prefer not to raise an alarm if we can.
I am a grande. I could claim that I'm here to interrogate them.
That's going to go about as well as the first time.
Well, before I was dressed as a vago.
Mm. It may work, but it feels dangerous.
Everything is dangerous from this point.
Do you have a better idea, CC?
Oh, all ears. But you're not going to be able to seduce your way into that room. There
No,
are keeping
if
people out.
but if I claim I have gotten lost, I might be able to get them to take a few of them back to the library, while you and the other 2 are able to take them out before they can raise an alarm.
Works for me.
What
Okay.
a rather clear thought.
I'm going to attempt to distract them while you two take out the last remaining ones. I should be able to take at least a few of them with me. They're not going to allow just one to take me. They'll feel like they're going to do something untoward because apparently I am a relatively attractive woman. So I'm going to go ahead and do so.
Go ahead. And he points to little basically niche places for like armor and stuff to be displayed where he and Asgeir can relatively easily get out of the way. Asgeir, I am going to need a wits and hide from you as you try to conceal yourself.
Take a hero point.
Oh, good. This frame was not meant for hiding. You know, that's not horrible. It's 3.
3. All right. You feel relatively sure that you are concealed. Unless like if someone is like actively searching, you're going to have a problem, but no one's going to just notice you as they walk by. So Arnau, you now alone in the hallway, walk forward, and the moment you appear, a bunch of them kind of go on point and look at you. What's your approach?
Oh. Hello. I am with the Montanian lady. I saw some of the armor and I got distracted. Can one of you escort me to the library, please? Where am I?
Go ahead and give me your panache convince on this one.
Panache convince.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. So I do get flair.
I'm just a
Yeah.
damsel in distress.
I'm just a damsel in distress.
I don't know. In my head, I see all the guys at the end of Mulan giggling, dressed as concubines, just being like, "Oh, he's so cute."
Okay.
Whoa.
So is this still 15s right now?
No, we are out of that scene.
Okay. So then that means that since I rolled 2 9s, it's 2 raises already, because of the fact that they go up to 10s because of Lyceum. I love that ability. I've got more use on this ability than anything else. Okay, so that's there already. I get to re-roll 1 die, which I'm going to re-roll my lowest because it's a 3 dot. It came up to be a 2 again. Okay. Doesn't hurt, but doesn't help either. So 6 plus 4, that is 3 raises. And then that makes 4 with a die left over.
All right. Would you like to sell it?
No.
Okay. You are making your way out, and a few of the guards kind of look at each other, and it's like, Montanian lady, and someone else who's like signing in a logbook and stuff looks up and goes, "Oh, yes, someone, a merchant or something, was here to look over the records. They're verified to be there. I'm going to spend a villain point." And he looks up and recognizes you, the beautiful woman that he helped to escort. And he's like, "Yes, I can help you find where they go." And he steps up and gestures for a few others. With your, what was your total again?
4.
He and 3 other guards depart and go along with you. And he takes your arm in his as he begins to escort you out. Leaving at this point, and you all watch as Arnau walks with this guy clearly fawning over her, and 3 behind being like, "How far do we have to go with this? We don't want to see what's about to happen. This is going to be a problem." Though 2 of you here are talking about, because Arnau Cecero is dressed in fine Montanian wear. There's some talk about Montanian tarts and what all might be possible. So as they are moving along and moving through, Asgeir and Matteo, you now have a significantly reduced guard.
Well, then let's push on. So we split the party, and then we took part of that split, and we split that.
Yep.
At this point, Matteo's like, "Swords the rest of the way."
For the good of the heist, y'all.
Unless you're any good at dressing like a woman.
No. And he steps back and puts on his mask. And we attack. So give me your approach, Asgeir.
It is an immediate unconscious attempt, like trying to just ram that head into a wall, trying to make it fast, and it's not gonna be quiet, but like if it's quick and like there's a clatter and then it's done, hopefully that's it.
So there are about 5 guys at the end. Go ahead and give me your brawn and brawl.
Hey. Oh. Those make Okay, I can re-roll a single die. That didn't help me. Okay. But I have 5.
5.
Yeah, having 4 brawl, I can get 2 out of every 15.
Yeah. So you rush in, and these 5 guys look up, and Asgeir just comes in. It's just like wham, 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 wham. And Mateo, I'm not even rolling because he doesn't. I don't need to. You get in and you've dropped them all, and he has his sword out and goes. Without even having to kill any of them. Impressive. And he she's
They're not the enemy. I just need them out of my way.
Goes down and finds a set of keys and goes and opens the door.
We
Not
should
even-
bind them up, though.
Yes. You handle that. I'm going to go get my men out.
I imagine they have like manacles or whatnot. And just
There are some of those around,
start
so
slapping
you're
them
able
on
to. you're able to get them.
And it's like the left hand to the right ankle behind their back.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not getting out without help.
Yeah. So as you're getting them all set up, Mateo's getting the door open and sees what you're doing, goes, impressive, that'll work. And goes in and you hear some guys kind of talking, and a group of people who've been clearly badly beaten. There are signs of Inquisition torture that went down, and folks who were resisting it. Stepping out, bloodied faces, some broken fingers and the like, as they are stepping out. He's okay, brothers, we'll get you out here soon. This is Asgeir Ironhand. He was the one who handled the guards.
Well, that's not important. What is important is getting you all out of here.
Getting out is going to be the more difficult part. We're not going to be able to get them out the front gate. However, there is canal access. We might be able to put them on a boat and get out that way.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's go. And the ones who need more help, he kind of steps in to help. Down in the library, while Nikki is doing her search, though it goes very quickly because of how well she rolled, and Verity is looking through her family thing. Demetrius, while you're there, is there anything you're doing or looking for? Are you just Overwatch, or are you paying any attention to the library?
I'm also clocking to see how big the space is, how many other guards might just be in general vicinity. I'm also looking at what would make a massive noise. So, let me know if I'm imagining this right. I'm thinking like the opening of like the Mummy and that big library and massive books. So if I need to, could I, if like not where they're at, but like off on another direction, if needed, make a massive accident that would cause a massive
domino
noise.
fall? Yes.
The domino fall, like taking something that I could just this is a way like.
Oh, are we the Mummy now? We're the beginning of the Mummy now. We're just gonna.
That's what I'm just having it prepped. That's my. Because it was like, that was the plan. The plan was if we need to make a big noise, we make a big noise. If you hear big noise from there, so while they're doing that, that's what
You're even. Go ahead and give me your wit to notice.
Sure.
Wait, hang on. No, this wouldn't be a risk. What is your notice?
My notice is 2.
2. On a 2, not only do you see a way that you could start a noise like that, you can see a way you could use the noise to block one of the doors into this library.
Sweet.
So that they would all go boom, 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 and then block it shut.
Just for the sake of cool, I wanted to be something I can like throw and like literally domino effect.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to throw a thing to knock over the first. They're not built to fall over. However, with a good enough hit to it, you'd be able to knock it over and start the start. Here for the rule of cool. This place is illuminated by a number of chandeliers. You see a place where you could swing from the chandelier in order to knock the first one over.
There you go.
Nikki, you see Demetrius doing the, and you see the plan forming in his eyes as he is doing it.
She's not mad. She's just disappointed.
She wants more fire.
I
Not enough
shamefully don't make
fire.
eye contact.
The books need to be in danger.
And she's
Mhm.
too busy copying down the maps so we have them to use.
Just steal them.
All right.
It's a
Arnau.
library, borrowing.
Arnau, you are being led by this very, very smitten guard who's walking along with you.
How handsome is he?
He's like,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be this.
Oh my!
And
Mouse, could you roll a d10 and just tell me the number you get?
Six.
This guard is a 6.
Solid six.
And
that's a
A solid glittery 6.
Arnau's flirted with worse.
A solid Mateo.
And as he's walking alongside you, he finally pauses and goes, "Madam, before we go any further, I must tell you that you are simply the most beautiful creature I've ever seen."
How do I respond to this? Does he flirt back? He flirts back. Oh, you are too kind. You are not too bad upon the eyes yourself.
And my dear, since you agree, I hope you will forgive me. And he goes and he pushes your arm aside as he's going in for the kiss. And that's when he sees the mustache.
Oh, now I have to kill you. You know my true identity.
She's an imposter. She's an imposter. He starts
I'm
yelling.
no imposter. How dare you?
The guards, the rise of the guards, and you hear shouts of imposter, imposter, imposter that are starting to rise up through the entirety of the hall of the assembly. And with that, we are going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you so much to Basics of the Game for hosting us. Thank you so much to Dragon of the Dark Rose for producing us. Thank you so much to all of my players. And until further notice, keep playing more games.